2 weeks ago, in normal Sunday, well, not that normal, I had to go to the military service raffle of the class 1995. I was so nervous, and it was that I was nervous that if I got like the white ball, I had to go every weekend of the next year, well, Saturdays, to make this national service for the militaries. It was the day, and I had to go to the Parque España. I was so nervous. I was like, the chances that I was going to march was 4 out of 100. Like we were 3,000 people of 18 years old, and the one who were marching were 200. By the half of the event, like 100 persons named, I heard my name, Daniel Propez, and my folio, that was 6328. I will never forget that number in my life. So I was all freaked out. I was like, I have to travel to the end of the world, to this military camp, to do nothing. Like I've heard legends of older people of how they treat you in there, like put you to run like stupid. But anyway, I was talking to some friends the next week, past week. I was talking to some friends, and they started to give me advice of how to give, like, to bribe the officers to get the black ball, so I wouldn't march. And they will give them a bottle of whiskey. No, it will be more cheaper to give 200 pesos. No, a bottle of whiskey and the 200 pesos. I had a full hour of how to bribe an officer. After that, I was talking to a friend that he also got the white ball. He was like, his normal life, he was going on, he didn't mind. I asked him, what are you doing? With all his conscious tranquility, and in peace, he told me, I'm bribing an officer. I don't know how he sleeps in night. After talking to some familiars, they were telling me, you should do the same. I started to freak out. How? If through 18 years, you have told me to do the right thing. I've seen people preaching on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, or social media, or even any friend reunion about the corruption of the government, how wrong the government the government in each movement they do. I'm like, you always preach, you always criticizing the society for not starting a revolution against this so-called mafia del poder, as many will call them. And by the moment to pay your social mortgage, as the rector principal of the Tec of Monterrey told, as to do a small sacrifice for your country, in behalf of what your country has done for you, we start to look way around. We always like to judge, but we don't see ourselves. We don't make a self-conscious exam to start to make our hands clean. Are we safe? I'm safe from judging people. We criticize, we judge, but we do nothing. We do not pay the social mortgage to our country. So today I come to you to say, don't be afraid to make those sacrifices. I will go march on next year by weekends. On my Saturdays I have to, and the first month I think I have to go Saturdays and Sundays. So we have to make something. If we are going to judge, it's easy to judge, to tell, to point other person like, you are doing nothing. But posting some photo or some status on Facebook, Twitter, is not absolving us from the guilt. We have to do something to help Mexico advance, not only economically, but socially. We have to teach our kids, the next generations, to do the right thing. And by the time a sacrifice comes, we don't start looking away around to bribe an officer. We can do this. Obviously, it won't be for free, or it won't be easy to do it. We have to make sacrifices to help this situation out.